All right, Coach Hinsman, game one, and you get a victory, a shutout victory over a state-rated team and a good pitching matchup. Just your overall thoughts.
Well, on the negative side, we had lots of runners in scoring position, and we couldn't get that big hit to get them across. That's a little bit of a concern, but TJ Stokes is a heck of a pitcher, so it's probably not going to be that easy to get those runs across. I was pleased, top 5 hitters or so, especially the first time through the lineup, that we put the ball in play. I was a little concerned about that, just first game out, and it's a little different going against TJ as me in batting practice or something like that. So I thought we did a really good job there as well. And then so the patience of the bottom half hitters that kind of allowed her to get herself in a little bit of trouble, throw a few extra pitches, and especially first game out, you never know how a pitcher's legs are. So. Also pleased with the way Olivia pitched. She kept the ball around the zone, did well on her movement pitches. I think the rise ball was working extremely well tonight, and on the drop as well. So I think those two the vertical pitches and stuff were really good. So pleased about those things, but we were just happy to get a win against a good team.
You mentioned the base runners. I think there was maybe 17 base runners for you, but generally you get 17 base runners, you're going to score, and so that's a positive. And I know you can focus a little on the negative too, but 17 base runners, you'll take that.
Yeah, it's right now, and the coach in me is like, we got to clean that up and we got to get some runs across. But you're absolutely right. We got to be pleased with the fact that we were putting on base, and anytime you're pitching or playing defense when there's runners on base, it makes it a little more difficult. So yeah, that was a good thing.
There were a couple of strong defensive plays. I thought, some pretty important defensive plays from the right side, second base, first base, right field. Defense is, I think this is going to be a pretty good defensive team for you.
Yeah, Lauren's done a really good job over at second base. She's got quick hands, quick feet. They kind of thought themselves through on a couple of plays where the ball got away from them. I thought our outfield did a nice job. Abby tracking that last one down. That was a nice jump she got off of the bat. So those are the kinds of things that if we're going to stay where we are, we're going to have to do.
Congrats, Coach.
Hey, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Engler, game number 1, your senior year, and it's a shutout. Tell me, Coach was talking a little bit about your rise and your drop and all of that. How did you feel about all of your pitches and how they were working tonight?
I actually felt really good. I was kind of nervous waking up this morning, but I started pitching over there with Alyssa, and everything was working out well.
Yeah, you've pitched so many games in your life that you wouldn't expect nerves, but it's kind of a good feeling too, though. You just know that the softball season is here. What's it like to be out here playing? We weren't worried about whether or not the season was going to be here this year.
I am so thankful for the opportunity to play on this wonderful team, and especially because last year was kind of up in the air, and it just makes me more thankful for the game and for all my teammates.
Knowing the pitching was going to be very good in this game with you and TJ going back and forth, and you get 2 runs right off the bat. How big was that for you, and how does that help you pitch?
It gives me a lot of peace of mind, but I actually know TJ on a personal level because we play on the same travel team. So it's really fun to have some friendly competition, and and it's really good to have friendly competition. And she's a wonderful pitcher. She's going to do amazing things, and I'm so glad that we get to see good pitchers like that.
Thank you for that, Olivia. Appreciate it. As the season moves along, just kind of speak to what you guys are, aiming for. I know what it is, but what's the step-by-step process of trying to improve this team and get to the point where you're back in Fort Dodge?
Like you said, it's step by step. Hinsman gives us things that we need to work on, and we need to keep improving until we have less and less things to work on. We'll never be perfect, obviously, but just eliminating mistakes and playing the game to our best ability.
Great job tonight.
Thank you.